Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails Beyond the Horizon Part 81. In the previous video we were doing some chats with the gang and then we came over here to the Martian Garden where I think we decided we're going to push forward and do some, what do they call it? Gardening. First things first though.
You can count on me for
Thought the
support.
game crashed for a second. The way the music just cut out and it went to a black screen.
Let's get you. Here's our selection.
I did set up our super cool liberal squad. Do need to make sure the super cool liberal squad doesn't super coolly suck ass by not having anything. Oh, actually we're fucked because I can't buy the weapon upgrades for my boy Bergard. May have to put it off then. Well, no, because I don't think there's any way we can get it right now because we're kind of locked out. It's kind of silly you can't just buy them all in here.
Much
Oh,
appreciated. Come
wait,
back
wait, wait.
anytime.
Can the drone shop save me? Can you buy weapons in here? No. No. Oh yeah, it's a drone store. We can go wherever you want, except for the place you actually need to go right now. What the fuck? Alright, well I just gotta hope they never make me do combat right now. Got anything for sale here? Reinforced mask camo. Could get a crazy good 1500 HP. Could get a crazy good 10% crit 100 accuracy. It's kind of silly you can get the HP 3s like so easily. Or like any of the tier 3 orbits so easily.
Treasures
for
like
that.
these are hard to come by, you know.
Kind of ridiculous. I guess we'll put off the garden then. At least until we can get to a weapons store. We'll eventually go to the Blacklight district, I assume. And I don't know if, I guess it'll be all back to normal. Maybe then we can, because I don't really want to do it with... Because Rin's weapon and Bergard's weapon are out of date, I assume. Base 190. Okay, yours are actually upgraded, it looks like. But Bergard's isn't. I mean, we could probably go ahead. It just depends on like because this party does have like a real damage issue. Like if we get another one of those kind of finicky beat fast enough things, we might have some issues with it. Because even Kevin, you know, Kevin's thing is that he gets to do more crafts quickly, or like for half cost, so in theory he can be a bit more spammy. The problem is you don't want to spam in a, you know, situation where you're limited by the number of turns you take. You want to take fewer, more deliberate turns. There's not really anybody here, is there? What the fuck are we? I wonder if the students are all on break after exams. Oh, just because you don't know them, that means they're worthless to you, Agnes? Do you have any great spots for cutting class in the student council? Cutting class? Well, I do know a good place to relax. My dad was actually the first to find it before Rin took a liking to it. Whenever we'd go shopping for the student council, we'd always get tea and drag Albie along with us. Whenever they were deciding on sweets from the Academy Festival. Ooh, didn't that Albert guy have a part-time job at the bookstore? Seems like something happened, but it'd probably be rude to ask. Yeah, you just go... You know what? Yeah. We go wingman for Albie, and then Agnes forgets about us, and then we can go be with Elaine with no weird preconceptions. Or not preconceptions, hold-ups. That's nothing. Anyway, besides the trip to Anchorville, looks like Ren's day as an exchange student are over. Gonna be lonely without her, huh? Yes, I think so too. Even that might be an understatement. But it's not like we won't be able to chat when we like, thanks to long-distance orbital networks. If there was something like the garden, then we'd be able to meet up when we're in person, or like we're in person. Be a long time for something like that hits the public sector. I mean, maybe. And even if it doesn't, I mean, we should be able to have a private server. That should be our reward for helping Marduk for the 18th time. There's no doubt we'll be able to connect in the future in all sorts of ways. It might make the world feel smaller than it actually is, but the reverse is true too. Yes, and that's why it's important I see the world for myself. As a matter of fact, I'm actually planning on going to LeBeau with Odette and the others. I heard Rin's hometown is very pretty and a charming place. I mean, it's not really her hometown. Oh, I am quite busy. I might have to wait for another 3 years. Sounds like fun. I only passed through once for a job, but it really was a beautiful place. Oh, and when you do go, because I mean, realistically, how much time has Rin really spent in Roland? Like, what, maybe a few months? She was there for a little bit and then basically fucked off to Calvert. Oh, when you do, grab me some delicious sweets. There's never a question of what souvenir to get for you. But what if you came with me? Nah, that didn't sound fun. The bro's kind of like the boonies now. Huh? I mean, Fury and Aaron would come too, since they haven't been to LeBeau either. I was thinking we could make another business trip for Arkrod Solutions or something. Travel abroad's costly, and LeBeau's roads aren't exactly fit for cars. But Ren did tell me vehicles are becoming more commonplace there, and their infrastructure was getting better. And then I hope you'll consider it. Alright, it's Agnes. Yeah. I got a double barrel unload on you. You might be saying, what about that innocuous ass scene has you pissed off? I think that scene boils down everything that is wrong with the Anya's van stuff. You know what? I need somewhere where the music's slightly quieter. Take me to the garden. Take me to the garden. We're going back. I don't know how long this is gonna take. Take me to the workshop. Where's the workshop?
Just tell me whatever you need.
What kind of background selections?
I
need some random music. I've only got one track.
Request accepted.
What's that? Which one's that one? Is that what we have currently? Fine, it'll work. I think the core issue I have with the Van Anya stuff, even ignoring the age gap, we'll put that completely to the side. Completely to the side. My fundamental problem with the Van and Anya's relationship stuff is that Van doesn't like Anya's. It's not like just oh, he's oblivious. Oh, you need to stop. No, I don't know what the fuck that is. You don't ever do that again, Toa. Van doesn't like Agnes. Because it's not just like oh, he's so oblivious, he doesn't realize that she's into him. He clearly realizes that she's into him. That's why he has such a hang up on getting back with Elaine. It's because he's basically being like peer pressured into, well, I can't get back with Elaine because it'd make Agnes sad. But he doesn't like Agnes. He's not written. You got a retort? You're just gonna make noises. All right, fine. Take me back. I can't chill here.
Come back anytime.
Can't chill here. Because it feels very different than say like the Reen and Lloyd stuff, where it's like, oh, I'm so fucking stupid. I didn't realize everyone was into me. Because it doesn't come across as that. It really does come across as Van has no romantic feelings towards Agnes in the slightest. It's just like, he knows that she does and doesn't want to seem like a dick. And it's like, he's just going to get psyoped into, well, I guess I gotta be in a lifelong committed relationship because saying no would make her sad. And it feels weird. That's really what it feels like. It's just like, you don't want to blow up the friendship by being like, I'm not really that into you. And that's like the way they've written Van's character for 2.5 games now. Or, you know, soon we're around halfway through the game. And so I'm feeling like in a little bit when she makes her big confession and then Van has to like, I don't know exactly how they're going to write it when it comes to him accepting it or not, but I assume they'll probably do, you know, the same thing I was joking about that Reen does, where he's like, we've received your complaint. We will respond in 5 to 7 business days. Because it's just like, you know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to expand on that. Because like that's just my read between all of the. Because there's definitely been scenes where it's very clear that Van is aware Agnes is into him. Because literally like 80% of Agnes' dialogue is, "Oh boy, I wish I was dating Van." Whereas my goat, Elaine, only 70% of her dialogue is, "I wish I was dating Elaine." But at least she has the, you know, she says it with her chest, so I respect that at least. But yeah, that's... And granted, this, I actually like the background track here. I do think when you hear it for a certain period of time, it does kind of like get into your brain. When it goes, that part right there, it kind of drills into my skull a little bit, but... Wait, you're going to Longline? Does that mean you'll see the rocket launch up close? I'm so jealous. Because, like, my read on the Elaine scenes is that Van really wants to say, yeah, I fucked up. You know, I still got feelings for you. We should, you know, see if we can do something with this. That's, like, the undertext to all of their scenes together. But he's like, well, I don't want to say that because I don't know. Look, it's not a real vacation. Or it's not a vacation. Besides, my job booked my room, so it's not like I can just bring you with me. Huh? I wouldn't want to go with you anyway. I'd rather make a day trip with Marilyn. You need to stay away from that woman. I think she's evil. Ooh, right. I just thought to let you know I'm heading out tomorrow, that's all. I mean, I could watch the launch via stream, so it's not like I have to go to Longline. Marilyn actually invited me to watch it with her at Peter's talent agency. Apparently got a room that has a super good audio. I don't have a clue how Marilyn found that out, but maybe I'll watch the launch that way. Why is my little sister always like this? Guess it's fine, but it does make me a little sad. Guess I'll throw myself into my work. Time to do the rounds. Hey, what's wrong, Kageyoshi? Ow, the universe is a lie. What is it? You seem like you're in a sour mood. Does he hate me now or something? He won't even look at me. The cat knows. In a previous life, he was a catastronaut. What's wrong, Kageyoshi? One by yourself is so sad. Or maybe the space is a criminal.
Better get home soon.
Alright, let's check out the restaurant
Care for
first.
some popcorn?
Oh shit, I forgot to talk to my boy Porco. I saw somebody stole your stand earlier. I went to see a movie for the first time in a long time. You see, when I got back to my stall, I was still half in tears. Sales went up like crazy. I even had a bunch of customers asking me which movie made me cry. Now people are calling this the morning market. At this point, I might start leaning into it and market all the cinephiles. Dab your eyes with these popcorns. Might actually sting a little, but I knew Cheers have been doing way better than I expected, so I'm feeling pretty optimistic. They're even working as effective advertising for Spear Cinema. I couldn't be more pleased.
Hey there, what would you like?
Sweet potato churros.
Come again.
Thanks for stopping by.
Who's over here? Oh, it's you guys.
What would you like?
I'd like me a quartz for
Please stop by again
the
sometime.
Vermonster. No mistakes in the numbers. It appears you were able to work with the rest of the staff to handle the tables just fine. Nobody else works here but me. See, I told you could leave this place to me. This is what worries me. Hey, you just sighed. Come on, don't you trust me at least a little? A teeny bit? I can do it if I try. College needs to trust people a little more. I mean, granted, if he can't trust you, then you probably shouldn't be hired. He tends to get ahead of herself, so I have to keep an eye on her. Things would be a lot easier for me when I can finally leave the floor to her. You can do it, Edward. And well, if you can't, I'll be here for you. Tasha seems kind of restless. Oh, yeah, you're the sister. What's gotten into you? The truth is, I've made up my mind. Would you marry me? Marry? What, marry? I know we only just talked about it yesterday, so you don't have to reply right away. I just want you to know I'm 100% serious about this. I'm confident I can make you happy. In that case, yes? Are you sure you don't need time to think about it? We've only talked, well, I guess I've been dating for a few months. It's early, but, you know. I mean, you're gonna make me happy, right? Statistically, no. Of course, I swear it. Talk about stumbling onto something beautiful. I just wanted to make my stomach turn. Frankly, I'm stunned she said yes so quickly. I thought for sure she'd leave me hanging. Oh, I'm so damn happy. What a time to be alive. I'd hold out hope, but I never thought he would actually propose. The food hasn't even got here yet. Nice work, Edward. Miss Sonia's gonna be my sister-in-law now. That means she can't fail me. Kinda strange, but I couldn't be any happier. I'm happy for you. Nice work. All part of Operation Get to skip all the classes I want. Heard what happened at the park. Thanks to you guys, we were able to accomplish our objective. Taking custody of the Easterners who were missing, right? Sounds like you had another objective too. Even lose on the move, after all. Considering AD is showing up in other countries, I bet Hayue's gotten their hands on some intel. Now they're not privy to that sort of information. I'm not part of the Liu family, after all. But be careful, you guys, especially if you plan on getting involved in the future. Right. Not acting the same as usual. Yeah, someone's coiled you up, but she ain't gonna spill the beans. But what about the noodles? Can she spill the noodles? It's not like I know everything that's going on in Hayue. I'm kind of frustrated, if I'm being honest, but at the end of the day, my job is to obey the head of the family. So that we may overcome another era of great change. Almond tofu is delicious. What is this, some kind of pudding or something? The spices in this hot and sour soup really bring out the flavor too. It's really good. Seems like the East and Central East use different spices in their food. I'm just glad you like it. I wasn't sure you would. Thanks for bringing us such a nice spot, Nate. Yeah, thanks, Uncle Nate. It's the least I could do since the inspector's always helping me out. And you're the ones who invited me. The least I can do is recommend a great restaurant. This place really is good. Jeez, guys, as charming as ever. I guess I feel a bit bad. I've been avoiding this place due to its connections. What, do you hate Easterners, Daddy? No, I mean, like, the crime. It's nothing, Gigi. Anyway, it's thanks to Nate we were able to eat at such a nice restaurant. You really are a family man, aren't you, Inspector? Even when you're about to be swamped at work. Making time for them when I still can is important. You better be ready to be busy yourself, you know? That's a very good point. I know Nate must have a lot going on right now. He's still making time for me. Thanks for your patience. Abigail? Haley? What the fuck is her name, man? I'm sure I'll end up making you feel even more lonely in the coming days. But let's make sure we're making the most of the time we actually do spend together. Monica? Oh, you two are so sweet together. How's Papa at work? I mean, he's so nice to me. Is he nice to you too? Actually, your pops is really, really scary at work. Like a demon. Watch it! Better not go telling my daughter stuff she doesn't need to know. Notice he didn't deny it. He didn't say, tell my daughter lies. Richard Aswani really is a family man. Feels like he includes Nate in that too. So it's a little surprising to see him show up here. Got that right. Even if you did come on Nate's recommendation, it looks like the old inspector's broadened his mind. Guess he'll do anything for his family first and foremost. I swear, just don't think you finally got your act together, you end up saying stuff like that. Ah, come on, Chief. These sorts of things are supposed to be nice and relaxed. Doesn't mean you can just tell my daughter whatever you want. You're right, of course, as long as you stay in line. Gatherings like this should be relaxed. Especially when we don't know how busy you're about to be. Enjoy yourself and recharge. That's why I invited you out in the first place. Because I got a mountain of fucking work waiting for you tomorrow. Chief, I can't believe those words are coming out of your mouth. What kind of person do you think I am? In any case, my family's here and so is your girlfriend. You told me her name was, What was her name? Nate? Could you, share it with the class real quick? I'm not gonna be a stick in the mud. Enjoy yourself, but don't embarrass yourself. I say, when the chief invited me and my girlfriend to dinner, I was shocked. I guess it's his way of looking out for me. If that's the case, I better be ready for what's to come. Nate was complaining about his boss, but he still went out of his way to tell him about this place. Whenever he says it's clear at the end of the day that he respects him. So I'm a little surprised to find out the inspector's such a family man. That isn't the Sprig and his assistant. It's rare to see the two of you patrolling at night together. You guys must be on edge of everything that happened tonight. Might want to take some time to relax and get ready for what's to come. Make sure you don't have any regrets. Just because he's being nicer to us than usual tonight. Bro's plastered. All else he's with his family. He's been drinking that good. But now that we've been through the ringer together too, I'm sure he's looking at us in a different light. This is Daddy's subordinate, right? You still have to say thank you if he told you about this place, Daddy. I'm really grateful that Nate suggested this place to my husband. Even if my husband seems a little conflicted, still, it doesn't change the fact that Nate brought us somewhere wonderful. Good here. Let's go check out some movies and see some cringe conversations with these two. My, look at this. Agnes, man, what are you doing here so late? I'm being blackmailed? Don't tell me this is a date. Seeing as you're still in your school uniform, I guess not. No, he's a creep. He specifically asked for it. Van is on his nightly patrol and he allowed me to accompany him. I'm the one who should be saying, look at this. You must have heard about what happened this evening. Using the theater instead of your restaurant to carry out your meetings is pretty sneaky. You've got it all wrong. The young miss simply invited me to a movie, which we've just finished. I heard the report from Riksha. Hayaway's already made its next move. And this is what we were talking about this morning. Only had him company for a bit since we're both leaving the capital tomorrow. Nobi Punk Izuyoi was interesting, wasn't it? Featured a relationship between the hero and the heroine that went beyond their traditional roles. So romantic. Indeed, and the setting of the Far East in the near future featured remarkable craftsmanship added to the script and acting. The action scenes even proved that both the hero and heroine were clearly experts. That said, the whole idea of chivalry and loyalty proved a little too sweet for my taste. You would do for a schemer like you. Good for you, Ashen. Nah. You could do so much better. Putting this fresh start to use with an active approach. Thank you, Agnes. It gives me the courage to keep trying. You do know we can hear you. Van can probably even smell your words. You should too. Maybe I'll send you an Eastern-style mini-dress sometime. As long as it's not too extreme, I'd be grateful for the gift.
They all look pretty good.
I heard about what transpired in the Blacklight district at the park. It seems you'll all be heading out tomorrow, yes? That means the city is mine! Let us set aside the fact that you know what we're up to in such detail. You guys making moves too? Yes, that is the plan, especially since I couldn't be involved in today's events. And Finn is quite stimulated at the moment.
Bravely Legends.
Let me guess, because of the Gecko martial artist? He's jerking his shit as we speak. Riksha did mention that he was a paragon of the martial arts. He is indeed, so it's unsurprising that Finn has been quite interested in him. He was just interested in the other combatants who were present. Suffice it to say, we have many questions regarding these mysterious figures, who they are and where they're from, and so on. The involvement of the masked martial artist, that means Heiyue can no longer stand idly by.
Please proceed to the entrance.
Which is to say, we'll be investigating matters our way. In any event, I was happy to relax at Ashin's invitation. It's certainly been a while. Now I'm refreshed and ready to put everything I have into this investigation come tomorrow.
I refuse to let anyone die.
You and Sao are leaving the capital at the same time, huh? Sounds like Heiyue's pretty busy. Yeah, I've got my own business to attend to, literally business related. That said, it's true we've got a lot going on, especially and otherwise. Baba and Yeye should both be heading towards their respective destinations as we speak. About that, we saw Gin Lu, but we haven't seen much of Fan lately. Yeah, he's been hitting up a bunch of Kowloon financial bank branches across the country, plus other associated companies. Things have been pretty busy ever since the space program was announced. Let's see, Gin Lu was supposed to be in the city until late. I assume he's got business of his own? Yep, visiting an old friend of his. Seemed like he got something else on his mind. As far as that's concerned, there's not much else I can tell you. I don't know if they're just referring to... Well, no, because I mean, this would be after he talked to Grammy. Or maybe that's just who they're referring to. I don't know if they mean somebody, some other person, or they're still chatting. All the members of the Lu family are acting on their own. Guess that ain't a surprise considering. Look, you know, I'd be curious about what they're up to. Either way, I'm glad I got to see a movie with South. We had to go our separate ways, never to be seen again when he dies valiantly. We might need to stuck in our respective positions, but not get to see each other for a while. Hope you two can do your best so you don't have any regrets. Alright, what's on the agenda? I guess it's the Shinobi movie. That's the only thing we haven't seen with this squad. A new movie, huh? Might be a good idea to catch it while it's still here. Would you like to take a break? I heard there's a movie theater in Anchorville, but a number of films are probably leaving theaters soon. So if there's someone you think you might like to catch a movie with, you should be sure to ask. Take it without offer them. Anything you've been hoping to see, let me know. Will do. Can I invite somebody besides Agnes?
Welcome. Thank you for your visit today.
Oh, you can. That is so funny.
Please keep all T-phones on silent.
Because we haven't seen this with this squad. This is what we saw it with Rufus and them, I think. I mean, just for the bit, you gotta be like, "My God, Judith!" Like, that's crazy malevolent energy. Like, oh yeah, I guess we could watch a movie real quick. You cool with hanging out on the street while I go call up Bogard and Judith? I didn't expect to see Nikki Marceau of all people in a movie like this. Won't deny it felt a little strange seeing her in it. I think her performance is exactly what the movie needed. Gave it the right amount of depth to complement its unique style. Yeah, Kanano was the crux of all the emotional drama, so it was important they got someone who could really nail her scenes. Considering how natural, easygoing Kanano's relationship felt, I have to imagine Nika did a fair amount of ad-libbing. The movie was pretty comedic throughout, but there was enough drama to make you take it seriously. Yeah, I guess that's what people are saying, you can't just dismiss it as a flashy popcorn flick with no substance. That was quite an inventive way to represent the culture of the Far East. Its accuracy notwithstanding, I found it fascinating as an example of a creative fictional world. For sure, still gotta wonder how the heck they came up with such a weird blend of aesthetics. And there were so many liberties taken with the Eastern culture, I'm not sure how much of what we saw was even true to life. No, it really does look like that shit. They're crazy over there. I guess I've got first-hand experience with ninja at least, but still... I'll admit I'm not especially knowledgeable about the Far East myself. But from what I do know, it seems they used a number of real-world references for mining details throughout the film. For instance, that special highly nutritious food called natto that the ninja ate may seem strange, but it's very much real. And I believe the design of the security machinery in the middle of the movie was modeled after a wooden toy called a kokishi doll. Interesting, they put a lot of care into even the nooks and crannies. Glad to know they did the research then. Ooh, a brochure for a movie! And then this is how you get on the Agnes kills you Indian route. Where you're like, okay, that was a great movie. God, Judith and Bagar are so funny. We had so much fun. We should let's oh yeah, let's call up Elaine. Let's call up Elaine and Judith. I really like the action scenes in this one. They were super fun. I want to be a ninja. I also enjoyed learning what the Far East is like. Who would have thought this would end up being so educational? Yeah, so here's the thing. The Far East ain't like that. In fact, this went beyond the realm of exaggeration or dramatization. I don't know what that word means. If you actually go all the way out there, you're not going to find much of anything like we saw in the movie. Seriously? I feel like I've been tricked. They can just do that? They can just lie to you? Wait, if that's the case, then why'd they even go through the trouble of setting it in the Far East then? It's cool, fairy? It was like hip to exoticize the East back then? When we made cyberpunk aesthetics? Well, to make it feel fantastical for the average viewer here. Far East is way beyond the wastelands on the eastern edge of the continent. The folk here, it's a land of mystery and wonder. People's imaginations run wild at the mention of far-off places they'll never see, so they use that to make the movie more engaging. Okay, actually, you know, I think I do understand that feeling. I still think they should be strapped to a bomb for lying, though. Okay, credit what it's due, that one really got me. Western fiction misunderstanding Eastern culture isn't anything new, but them going all hog on it here was hilarious. Real, so exaggerated and over the top I couldn't even find it offensive. In fact, the film's quirks and the way the characters talk are so unique they grow on you after a while. I'll admit, there's a lot of stuff even I don't know about the Far East. I wonder how Shizuna would react if you showed this to her. Think she'd have a good laugh? I don't know if she's ever talked to a normal person. I don't think she even knows what's going on in the Far East. I'm sure she'd be in stitches. Hey Van, what if I wanted to see a movie? I really heard good things about the sorry Agnes, we don't really got time to watch another movie. I think they're closing in a few minutes. Gotta take my small victories.
Welcome. Thank you for your visit today.
I can't remember if we saw, was Human Game with this squad or was it
Please proceed to the entrance.
with Reen and them? I don't remember. No, it says we viewed it, so we've seen it with Van and them. I'm just gonna assume we watched it with everyone.
At the edge of love and betrayal, there you will find
Patra and Rosette. A world with fully developed cybernetic technology that's ruled by corporations. Knowing Marduk, I can't say with certainty that that's outside the realm of possibility. The thought gives me some mixed feelings. It should be negative, 100%. Have you seen Marduk? I know you work there, but I don't want them running shit. You see how often they completely fuck things up and they gotta get a bunch of, you know, young adults and teenagers to fix their shit? Only remember Marduk would zero in on that part over all the ninja stuff. As a company insider of sorts myself, I can understand when you feel that way, honestly. I mean, you can't be too mad at them because they, like, made your body or whatever. A society entirely under the thumb of corporations is a dangerous endeavor, particularly because we have no precedent for it. While my concern may be unfounded, I can only pray that Marduk doesn't go down that path. Well, if I'm being honest, not this movie's producers thought that long and hard about it. A unique looking city dominated by a corporation and outfitted with advanced information technology. I'm actually surprised they went all in on the cyberpunk aesthetic. That's a subgenre of sci-fi in case you didn't know. Yeah, we know. Ah, that's what it's called. Van doesn't know. Van's not a knower. Freaking, he's not a nerd. I'm no stranger to sci-fi, but cyberpunk's a new one to me. Seems like the genre's become way more diverse in the past couple years. Definitely. It's almost like the faster technology improves, the more topics there are for sci-fi stories to tackle. Cyberpunk's just the most recent expression of that. Talking about this makes you wonder what's next. Space movies, maybe? Probably. From the sound of it, the space program has inspired a bunch of screenwriters, and they're experimenting with new ideas. At any rate, this movie and other such genre blends are making me excited to see where the sci-fi genre goes from here. Alright, now here's where you actually win, Agnes. Since you're last, since I was putting you for last, that means you actually get to be canon.
Welcome. Thank you for your visit today.
We saw it with Agnes. Very,
Please keep all teeth
I gotta watch it with Agnes. Let's invite Judith, just to make it awkward. Just a reminder that, you know, this ain't... We're keeping our options open. Wow, I'm not sure I've seen anything quite like that movie. And I mean that in a good way. It was very enjoyable. I was impressed with the action scenes and the drama. Yeah, the plot was pretty by the numbers, which might seem strange given how off the walls the setting was. Its portrayal of forest and culture is definitely a bit of a head scratcher at first. As strange as that sounds, it suits the movie, or rather, once you get partway through it, it doesn't even register anymore. I know what you mean. I think the setting was very well made and seems to be perfectly consistent in its own logic. The more of it I watched, the more it drew me in. It had its own mysterious allure, that's for sure. I gotta wonder if they could recreate that same allure if they made a film like this but used a different culture. I kinda doubt that. I'm not sure how many other cultures would mesh with this style all that well. It means the Far East elements were a conscious decision here. The film might have more depth to it than I thought. No one cares, Judith. Alrighty. Also, I didn't expect the, just doing the restaurant and the movie theater to take so much time. And I guess we did dick around in the garden at the start. Oh, yeah, and that was a 5-minute, yelling at Agnes bit. I wasn't yelling at Agnes. I was yelling about Agnes. Doesn't like there's any problems of note in the Tyrell district either. Is something bothering you? Is that the Blacklight district on your mind, maybe? Yeah, actually. As you know, I don't normally accept forced BGs there, but after what happened today, I'm thinking about making an exception. I understand that. I'm sure they have their hands full, so they'd probably be grateful if we lent ours. That being said, there's no need to rush on over there. Those guys are tenacious with a capital T. You can go check them out whenever you have the time. Yeah, we've done basically everything we have to do in the Tyrell district. Time to move on. We're next on your nightly schedule. The Grand Circuit. Didn't have a chance to check it out yesterday, so I gotta make up for it. The GR Championship's supposed to be tonight, so I expect it to be pretty lively. I see. Sounds good. That one place is by the Grand Circuit, too. You're not getting in the Ferris wheel. It's closed at night. For safety reasons. Alright, take me to... Okay, so we can go back to the... Oh, no, that's just still the garden thing.
Let's do this.
Pretty much back to normal. Can't even tell anything happened. Ain't exactly part of my normal route, but I couldn't help swinging by. I've been thinking about the attack that just happened here, too. I would hope. Literally just happened. Looks like they've already started repairs. People here are resilient. I don't normally pick up any forest BGs here, but we may as well take a look around. And we can lend them a ham or something. Yeah, getting Brigard some weapons.
The whole thing burned to the ground.
Oh, not drug lady. He's like sprinkling some, he's about to sprinkle some salt on it. And for the pesto resistance, a little bit of herbal powder. Looks like your damn mafia bastards don't have any money. And you have to pay for the damages with manual labor instead. You should have your debt paid off. You worked for me for 3 years or so. That's way too long, no matter how you look at it. I told you don't even remember what happened in the first place. Getting way too carried away. You mean you've got the mirror then? A kingpin stepping up too. You know, I hope the little crime family doesn't get shut down. Is it kind of fuck? I mean, so these guys are bad dudes. 100%. It's kind of funny that they're getting punished more for their actions than, like, you know, most people in the series. And they were mind controlled. Just because the kingpin or whatever shut us down in the past doesn't mean don't take advantage of us when we got no leg to stand on.
Oh, got a great lineup at great prices.
Yeah. Agnes, you might not get a gift, but that doesn't mean we're not getting a gift.
Got a great lineup at great prices.
Apparently I missed something. I don't think I've ever actually had anything here that wasn't a droplet.
Come again soon.
I'm washed.
I owe ya.
That's really good. Lets you choose a color to suit your current mood.
I feel a little guilty.
Thanks a bunch.
Well, aren't you just the sweetest?
Ooh, do I get something? Hollow core oh. Well, I was talking about that a few videos ago. I was kind of hoping for an accessory. We can turn it on for 2 seconds.
Ramadi, clocking in. Care for one of my signature cocktails?
Hollow Core Edna reporting.
What?
Happy to work with you.
What? That says off. Edna, you will not be talking, you vile creature. I can't disconnect it. It's already gained sentience. It does seem they were manipulated after all. Things ought to be done in a logical manner. And this strong young man working hard won't hurt him. Well, I mean, it will. You know, the slow degradation of the body.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Give me some of them tagger knuckles. Knuckles fit for a tagger. Who else is in the party? Rin, who we can't buy anything for her. Right, none of these say there's a staff. Kevin, we could buy in the workshop, and Zen's got good shit. Raven suit. No, it's Raven ass.
Please stop by again.
Grenades, classic rifles. Even if I buy these, we wouldn't be able to get much for them. I was hoping they'd at least be able to make up for our losses. Can't you make it work? People are putting a lot of pressure on us to pay for the damages. We don't cause the Jaegers here any more problems. I'll take your organs then? What? I'm only joking. Don't worry. As long as you're still kicking, you'll manage somehow. Now, for the record, you do not necessarily need your appendix. Only one kidney. Your gallbladder? Why have the gall to keep that thing in your body when it could be turned into cold hard cash? If you ever find yourself in poverty, you can always find a job in the Blacklight district. The shivers run up my spine. I don't want to make this guy my enemy again. Uproar has caused me to go through all my stock, even though I've been increasing the price. Don't worry, I've got plenty more stock in warehouses all over the Republic. I can get goods from Crossbill too, so maybe I'll do that when I have a chance. Yeah, give me some sweet tonfas. Oh shit. Mom, you finally came home! I'm so sorry, Yoda. Making the rounds took a long time. I'll take care of the store, so you go rest. I'm gonna help too, as long as I'm with you, that's enough for me. Is that so? I do kind of like the music in the back, because I like the little, like, twofer track, whatever it's called. It is a little too repetitive to have playing for, like, the entire main theme for these nighttime sections. I like that we get a little bit of a break. Such a relief that Yoda's safe. I'll have to thank the Kingpin. Not to mention, never mind. Maybe I should clean up the store. Listen to me, Yoda. The broken glass is dangerous. Pay close attention when I tell you to clean it up, okay? Okay. I'm relieved that Gabriella made it home safe. I asked me to look after Yoda and tidy up their shop, but I was really worried. I mean, Yoda couldn't settle down and wouldn't go to bed.
Have your eye on anything in particular?
Salty bush.
Thank you very much.
Ah, it's you two. Come on, to check up on us, have you? Can you blame this place more worse for wear than ever? How are things going? I may see everyone pitching into the reconstruction effort. I don't think it's anything to be amazed about. Lots of back alley types have been living here most of their lives. Ultimately, what they do with their home is up to them. In any sense, a bracer's got no role to play here. Well, it's not like the people around here are the upstanding types, and we're not bracers. I have mixed feelings about that myself. Everything alright? You look like something's bothering you. I was thinking how hectic things have been lately. It's getting late. You should both finish up your business here soon. Of course, we'll do that. And if there's anything we can do to help, please let us know. We're problem solvers after all. Yeah, I'm aware. I mean, you're free to take a gander at all the quests that are filling to the bulletin board. I'm so not keen on fine young ladies like you getting dragged into the muck of underbelly affairs. You hear that, you bum? Yeah, I got a working pair of ears, and believe me, I understand my responsibilities as an employer. Fine. Well, since you have a working pair of eyes, too, you may have noticed some people around here need help. If you got time and the inclination, lend them a hand. Will do. Guess it can't hurt to make the rounds and check on the reconstruction progress. Good. Looks like all the wounded have been seen too. Just as you instructed. The cause is still unknown, but it's probably safe to say there are no signs of it coming back. It's all well and good. Only we haven't gotten any leads. Never mind. You just keep looking after him and leave the bill to me. What? I can't accept money from the Kingpin. Why don't I call a square if you join me for a drink later? Good grief. Fine. When things are settled down, maybe I'll open a 40-year-old Leve rice.
Now, what might you be after,
I don't know, man. Got something that'll help me relax?
I'll be seeing you.
I expect to take care of so many people. Honestly, when I first came to the Blacklight district, I can't say I had any strong feelings about the place or its people, for that matter. After all, to build no ties, keep no debts, that's how vagrants survive in this world. I guess things are a bit different now. Though Isabel offering me a cut of the profits certainly doesn't hurt me either. Hehehe. Speaking of which, purchase some of my herbs and I might be willing to offer some first aid to Archive Solutions as well. No need to worry about things here. The Kingpin trusted me enough to ask that I help with the injured, and I'll make sure I deliver. Isabel, if you give me a few quick tips on administering some of the more specialized first aid, let me know if you're interested, alright? I'll pass on that, partner. World's most beaten up man. Alrighty. I don't know, like, since there's 3 side quests here, or maybe even 4, I'm assuming those are the same, though. They're probably a little shorter, but we're already at 50 minutes, so we'll try and avoid our side quest people and just finish up our normal talks. Geez, what an unbelievable group. Oh, okay, that's what they were referring to bracers earlier. It's because you guys were here. At least the whole thing ended without any fatalities in the Blacklight district. You guys did good. I have a hard time buying that. I'm gonna say at least 3 guys named Steve all died. Thank you. Although the problems can only just be starting. Serious mass people and an executor, huh? Well, a lot of this baffles me, that enforcer included. Guild's gonna have to get serious. Clearly this has become something we can't ignore. Oh, does that mean you're gonna introduce a high-level S-rank crazy strong bracer? Nah. Hayes is calling to Guild HQ right now, so they'll probably mobilize some bracer A ranks and above. I've heard rumors that might be coming here. Nah, no shot. Well, we'll get going after things get scoped out. I'm worried about the sheer number of depressed people. Yes, I'd love to be of some help if possible. Well, we'd love to have it too. So many of them hate the guild, it's hard to get through to them. Why do you hate the guild? You get hating cops, but... You'll leave it tomorrow, right? If you find yourself dropping by the guild over there, say hi to the receptionist for me. You and I used to train together back in the day, so who knows, I can end up stationed over there too. Yeah, we've heard a lot about the old receptionist of Anchorville. Vegeta and I are scheduled to head out tonight. I hate to do it, but we don't got a choice. And the fact that it's now of all times... Yeah, good luck, you guys. Maybe an even bigger case than last year's. Sure, Elaine is hurrying over as we speak, but we still need to make as much progress as we can in the investigation. Good luck to you, too. Got a contract to fulfill with our temp, so we better get a lead somehow. You've been to the city of Anchorville many times. Okay, brag about it. I'm still worried about her. We just sent her home yesterday. Well, there's no point fretting about it. We've got to do our best. But I guess I would assume she's going to have some sort of side quest when we get there. Din and Elaine have been going all over the place trying to coordinate everything. Should have a plan of action for the end of the night. Time for the guild to get serious. If there's anything you still have to do in the capital, make sure to take care of it while you still can. Vestiges, huh? It'd be better if those masked guys are pretending to be a religious organization. Kept insinuating things while saying nothing at all. Yeah. Yes, that seems to happen a lot, I hear. In any case, out of that info we already have, and there's a high possibility this doesn't only involve the Republic. A lot of things still aren't clear, but every country's guild branches are going to have to work together. I'm grateful for the lead the young lady gave us. I may not be able to work with you formally due to my position, but you'll still give her my regards. Yes, we will. I'm always going to be critical. I look forward to seeing what'll happen on your end. Here's what was the CID thinking? I'm starting to think they're neglecting us. Those Heoi guys have got me curious too. I heard one of them just visited the arena, but apparently it's her personal business? Ultimately it's all at the HQ, but I think I'll go ahead and keep an eye on things. Alright. Are you going to say the same thing? It would be kind of funny. Hey there, can I have some fun before you go? That you thought I'd say, right? Those damn mafia jerks said they couldn't remember anything and went to the back alley doctor. Whatever happened to settling the score, huh? I'm gonna beat the hell out of those fucking assholes. Or fucking dicks, maybe? She's really upset. Looks like she's got her old man's foul mouth too. I love the commitment to the bit in regard to Chickadee. That she only gets to have a personality after almost dying. We're closed, you can see. If you got a problem with it, then take it up with those assholes and tore the place up. I'll let them live because the Kingpin told me to, but next time I'll fill them with holes and pack them in the dirt. Careful of my shop. Someone just sneeze. Whole thing will come falling down. You better not take my G tokens I got stashed back there, though.
Oh, hey. A treasure chest.
Okay.
Agnes? Open the treasure chest. I feel like I've definitely walked past here many times and this was not here.
Right.
Where am I? Don't tell me, is this the mysterious underground place I wandered into last year by accident? You bring us relief supplies? Did the Kingpin arrange this? Just what I'd expect. Anyway, thanks. No, these pizzas are for... That's not it. Somebody help me. Sounds like they're having delivery problems. At least the people are grateful. I don't think this package is addressed to all of you. It's addressed to the tobacco kiosks in Old Town. Well, that's actually... You're at the right place, kinda. Wait, seriously? Maybe we should let him know. Hey, you, come here a sec. Don't hurt me! Why do even the random gangsters know who the Kingpin is, but we fucking didn't? Maybe a coincidence. Seems like they've settled it peacefully. Can I walk past you guys? Or are you gonna be like, I'm gonna initiate dialogue? Are you Dune? Okay, that's why you were gone. For some reason, I remembered something from a long, long time ago. I was left alone when I was little, probably because my parents died in the war. I forgot about these things for so long, even the flames and the sound of gunshots. Maybe I really was happier when I was dumb. Oh, fuck. Okay, I kind of like the idea that the ditzy characters are like, no, actually, we're real people, and we've got trauma. Oh, hello. Ah, I see it. I see it. A loser. Ooh, a real martial artist, right where I need him. Excuse me, do you know what happened here? Perhaps something about an attack in this mysterious underground place of questionable people? Get lost, woman. Someone like you shouldn't be sticking their nose in a place like this. A practitioner who surpasses even Yin. I missed my chance to see him this time, but surely someday I... What's that? You got my curiosity positively piqued. Tell me about what you just said. Uncle's caught wind of a certain martial artist and followed her down here. A reporter from the Liberal News looks like she's made herself his problem. It surprised me. It'll probably be okay if we leave him be for now. I don't got time to get in an argument or cause trouble anyway. A reporter's gonna be on his ass for a while, but she'll leave when she's good and satisfied. Or maybe they'll form a, attachment and then Galong will blow up. I went snooping around Eve and found this mysterious underground district. This is the perfect inspiration for my next story. Now tell me everything. Just what the heck's going on in this country? Nobody knows. Martial artist who surpasses even Yin. If that's the case. Yup. I'm gonna figure out what's going on in the capital's outskirts. Damn, why am I always the one getting these kinds of... Wait, I know this number. Don't tell... Oh, yeah, you're the CID guy from earlier. I was like, you seem familiar, but I couldn't think. Yo, long time no see. Got any plans for the weekend? Didn't I tell you not to call this number? Oops, totally forgot. Did your pals the CID wiretap your device? He's doing this on purpose, just to make sure I do my job as a mole. I've been waiting for the report, my tormented friend. Looking forward to all your hard work, and that goes to the group listening in, too. God, fuck Lecter, God. You guys are... Hey, he hung up. What you just heard right now is confidential, so don't go telling anyone about it. Yeah, the guy on the line just now was probably with the Empire. You're right, but was he referring to us at the end? Yeah, Lecter fucking plays the game in advance and acts like he's a fucking clairvoyant genius. Who can say? Could be he was just trying to get under the guy's skin. That is something we need to worry about. Lecter 100% the type to make comments that are like vaguely hinting at the plot, but they're not vague in the slightest. They took me off the CID's main team, so why does this sort of thing keep happening to me? Can't freak out. I need to survive until launch day, and then peaceful days will come. He's been having it rough with people on all sides pushing him around. But alright, we'll finish off the Blacklight District next time, and we may also go over to the Garten, depending on how long these little side quests take. I'm Extra She's 87, setting for the next part, and bye guys.